Running queries. This video elaborates the queries functionality. As mentioned in earlier videos, open a new Word document and connect it with a team project. Next, click the Queries option to select the desired query.
The Insert Query window has two sections. The first section consists of query information, and the second section consists of query settings. Now the query information section shows details such as which query we have selected. Would the query bring only the work items of the query data set, or those connected to these as well? It also shows the number of work items in the data set. The second section at the bottom consists of 3 checkboxes. These affect the output of the query in different ways. If we enable the first checkbox, then the data set is inserted in the document as plain text. In that case, we would not be able to update the work items from our document. If we enable the second checkbox, which is the default setting, then the work items would be inserted in the document at the current position of the cursor. Otherwise, they would appear at the end of the document. If we select the last checkbox, then the work items won't appear in the document. Instead, a query block would be inserted which can be populated with the data set later on by clicking the refresh option.
Now that we have got our desired work items, we can update these using SmartWord4TFS. Publish the updates on TFS. Now, let's check out the updates on TFS. Now, let's update the work item here at TFS and see the changes in Word. Coming back to Word, let's refresh the selected work item.
Now that we have seen how the queries work, let's get back to the Insert Query settings. The work items that are showing up in the document were brought in using the default query setting. That's why when we click inside the work item table, the relevant Smart Content tag appears. Now let's clear the document, and this time, get the work items without the Smart Content. We are running the same query. Visually, this data set is the same as the previous one. However, if we look closely, we can see that there are no Smart Content tags. It means that, although we have fetched the desired work items, they are merely text representation of the relevant properties. We cannot update these work items from Word using this data set. Now let's clear the document once again and run the same query. This time, we would only insert the query block. per our selection, the query block is inserted. We can populate this block with the relevant work items by clicking the Refresh option in the ribbon bar. This option could be useful if our work items have been created, but their details have not been finalized. Refreshing the block later on would bring the work items with the most up-to-date values.
Thanks for watching this video.